The following video concerns my other channel being flagged again falsely, almost exactly 1 month after the last time. If it gets flagged exactly in 30 days, even if these are invalid or false flaggings of the channel for violations, my channel will be taken down regardless of the validity of the flagging, because that seems to be the deliberate behavior. Now, the last time this happened, it was because of an archive of a website that on the website had a warning page that said, warning, not for the squeamish, grown-ups only, and it was a Reddit page. That was declared to be a warning that must have to be about spam or viruses. No, it was about porn, which doesn't make any sense. And YouTube flagged my channel, and I appealed. Today's flagging is for not an archive link, but a link directly to a website that they decided was problematic. Now, you may have noticed the video is still up. So is the other one, by the way. But let's read what the description has. Now, this is one of the weirdest things because the YouTube video you're looking at has a total of 5 links. spaceweatherarchive.com, spaceweatherarchivefiles.wordpress, Wikipedia, an archive link that actually goes to Facebook, and this one here that goes to spaceweathergallery.com, a website where people put up their copyrighted pictures of the sky. Now, the video this is under is a video where I'm criticizing someone on Facebook, Lee Warblegarble, for shoehorning his grand solar minimum end-of-the-world conspiracy theory into using a picture that was taken in China that you see on the screen here as having anything to do with it. He didn't give any citation, and I do. Chao Shen from China took that image, 2019, August 25th, and he included a watermark on it that for some reason Warblegarble made sure wasn't there. Now, I was criticizing him for 2 reasons. 1, he didn't get credit where credit is due. 2, he didn't point you to the website that had the authorization to have the picture up, because then you'd find out he was lying about what the picture meant. And next thing is, he lied about the end of the world again. Okay, fine. Now, all of that has resulted in a flagging today somehow. Now we're going to go look at when you type in spaceweathergallery.com, which is what the complaint's about today. First thing is that google.com suggests you don't type in HTTPS. They suggest you type it in without using a secure login. The first thing that comes up is this link pointing to the secure login. Now, when you click on this, it gives you a synopsis about the source of data. And it says your connection to this site is secure. It says the connection's secure here. And it suggests that you use HTTPS spaceweather.com specifically. Now, when you look it up as spaceweathergallery.com, it gives you the same thing, but it says no information is available for the page. And when you hit Learn Why, it says the most likely example is that the website or Webmaster told Google to stop making backup copies of the website. And it actually did that. The reason is they have a bunch of copyrighted content from photographers who do not want Google to make archived images available through image search. And if you want to check on that, we can hit Images. And again, it suggests I don't use secure login. That's going to be a clue soon. And all of the images, as far as I can tell, are other people stealing the images and giving credit where credit's due, but none of them go back to the actual website because, again, as you can see from the no information available and the explanation, the website owner told Google to stop making copies of the images by changing robot's text. It tells the robot, Google, to stop making backup copies of the website. That means if I go here, I shouldn't be able to see a cached copy. There's a cached copy. So not only is this website being cached and Google disobeying the orders, they're also complaining about it so they can have their cake and eat it too. Why? Let me show you. When you use a browser written by Google, they claim the website has no available date-based web certificate for HTTPS. Now remember, I didn't type in HTTPS, I typed in HTTP, but it decided to try to force it to use a secure connection so it could come up with an excuse to bitch. It said the site certificate is invalid because the time and date stamp is wrong because it's expired because it's 2022 and the expiration is 2023. Now that doesn't make sense, but let's move on. So anyway, there's a glitch or fuck up where Google has decided that the secure login function doesn't work, but they demand you use it so it can bitch. And if you go around it by using it without the S, it still complains and it still says it's broken. But again, Google says it is secure. Your connection to the site is secure. So anyway, let's move on. This is a website that looks for any reason to complain about a website. I told it to scan spaceweathergallery.com. Scrolling down, it finds out that it last analyzed it 9 months ago. And it's been up for 10 years. And it's in Fremont, California. And the only time you get check marks like this is that the website has never had a security problem. Now this is just about every single website scanner. It says the website is completely safe. Hi WapTek, our team has reviewed your content. We think it violates our harmful and dangerous policy. Because I guess the porn policy wouldn't work on a website where people are pointing their cameras at the sky. We removed the following content from YouTube. The URL. Now the URL says Space Weather Gallery, yada, 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 title jet. And again, it didn't remove it. It's still there. Let's go back to what else they're not accurate about. The video we found it under is that video. Okay, and we're giving you a second strike because we need to, keep our thumb on your back. We know it's disappointing, yada, yada. Then it says, an external link goes to a site that contains spam, scams, or other deceptive practices. No, it doesn't. It's a website that overtly told Google to go fuck themselves, and then Google went ahead and again, let's review, lets it have a cached copy, and only bitches if you open it in Google Chrome. Because it's a picky bitch. So what is the reason for this? A month ago, they flagged one of my videos for sexual content or nudity when it didn't have that. It had a link, by the way, that pointed to Reddit, and Reddit had a warning saying the website you're going to, the page you're going to, or the subreddit, contains content that might be considered offensive. That's not nudity or sexual content. The next thing is, again, today, they've decided that I've done harmful or dangerous content by pointing to a website where people point their camera at the sky and calling it harmful and dangerous because only Google.com and only Google Chrome complain about the site certificate. Period. Nothing else does. They also go out of their way to suggest you use the only method that will cause a failure, and coinkydinkley, the website told them to stop making backup copies of the website, which they're ignoring, because they don't want the images stolen. It's the only reason it was done. Now, this is the other video that was flagged. This was flagged for porn. And it's a website about doing geocaching in Delphi, Indiana, and how it has nothing to do with a university anthropology professor who was not ever guilty of anything. But anyway, the reason they gave is one of my links went to Reddit, and the Reddit page told people don't come here unless you're willing to put up with reading stories or hearing information about a murder. But that's been flagged as porn because YouTube and Google are run by perverts. Now, the other thing is, I never had a link going there. I had a link going to it through another website. So that isn't even valid. So let's review one more time. This is the second strike in a 3-strike sequence that's obviously timed to happen 1 month apart so that they can technically have plausible deniability for flagging me to get rid of my channel next month, December 13th or 14th. Now, why am I saying that? Pretty simple. I appealed a month ago, and they're ignoring it. And the appeal would force them to tell the bot, you made a mistake, that's not really porn. And this one would be, you made a mistake, that's not a dangerous connection. I don't know if they're going to pay attention to my appeal, but I doubt it, because then they'd have to remove both strikes and they wouldn't be able to shut me down exactly a month from now. So either exactly a month from now or sometime around then, this channel, the other channel, will be gone. Because that's the whole point. This is technically not a violation of their own rules, because there's no rule that they have that says they have to actually process your appeal. If they sit on their hands, they can get rid of channels they don't like because they're not productive, because on all of my videos, I have disabled monetization. The last time they were able to get a flagging through that they couldn't get rid of was a warning April 1st, 2021. Seriously. No, that really is literally what it says. This is really, really bad. I mean, number one, it's obvious they're trying to kill it in a 3-month period of time so that they can tech. 2, sitting on their hands and not processing appeal. 3, labeling a story about the Delphi murders porn was really, really bad. And complaining about spaceweather.com. Okay. The other thing is, it's supposed to be that the video itself was taken down, but neither video is taken down. I'm going to go through here and put the archive links in, and I'm going to put a copy of this description in it if I can. Last time they let me get away with it. And I will tell everybody, yeah, this is literally what they do. And yeah, you can share this on Twitter if you want to. I don't think it's going to do any good. Again, it's their fault. They made a mistake, and they're not going to fix it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.